explorers, whether you are a new viewer or an old viewer, welcome. I am Betsy.
I'm John.
And we are in Arizona at the Petrified National Park. We're pulled off at Teepees Point, which is one of the first overlooks you can see. We've got about 20 miles to head in to see the actual petrified forest, but I think there's going to be a lot of really great views along the way.
There it is, man. I'm excited. Never been down here, so we're going to try to get a few parks in, and this is one of them that's easy to get to, and we even got our national parks pass, so
that's right,
we're in good shape.
We are going to head to the Grand Canyon.
All right, well, let's get going. We'll show you around.
It does cost about $25 to get into the park, which is why we opted to get the $80 annual National Park Pass. We knew on this trip we would definitely get our money's worth, so it was the right choice for us to make. There are two different entrances to this park. We came in at the Painted Desert side. You can also come in down at the other end of the park, which puts you at the Petrified Forest first. We did see online that people said it wasn't worth the 26-mile out-of-the-way trip, and we didn't understand what they meant since the entrance to the park was right off the expressway. But once we got there, we did understand. This park is 26 miles long, or thereabouts, so if you want to see everything, you really need to plan about 3 or 4 hours. I think we were there for about 3.5, and we went through things pretty quickly. We both agree that it was worth it, and you should absolutely take the detour.
It has over 7,500 square miles. This is only a small portion of it. These particular mudstone and sandstone rocks are called Chinle Formation and were deposited 205 million years ago. All right, we're coming up to Tawa Point. There's a little overlook here, and there's also trails over to the visitor center. That's about a mile long.
Yeah.
But
we're going to drive today because we are pressed for time.
So we're coming up to the overlook of Tawa Point. Man, I can't believe how great this is.
Yeah,
wow.
this is.
It's like nothing, and then all of a sudden, all these great painted rocks in this painted desert.
Yeah, it's really neat.
This is really amazing.
This is like kind of how I picture the desert, I guess.
Yeah, just look at the view. Everything's red and white and black.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous. Just take a look at this.
It's almost like an ocean frozen in place. Okay, so they've got, oh yeah, right here is like that black basalt formed on the ridge of this. You can kind of see right there.
Deposited by volcanoes 16 and 5 million years ago.
Wow, yeah. Bitahachi Formation.
Yep.
Wow. So the Bitahachi basalt shelters this area from the effects of weather, kind of like an umbrella.
Yeah.
And the rest of the desert is left exposed and vulnerable to erosion, carving the badland topography we see. Geologists believe there are more than 1,000 feet of missing rock layers that were deposited and then eroded. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I wish the camera did this justice because it was absolutely gorgeous. We have never seen anything like this in our entire lives, and we were both just so glad we decided to stop here, even though we were really excited to get to the Grand Canyon. It was so worth it.
And mine is usually...
So this is an inn you can stay at?
No.
It's just called that. I gotcha. Huh. Cool. The Stone Treehouse was actually an inn that ran for about 12 years. Now it's known as the Painted Desert Inn, and it is a National Historic Landmark. On the first floor here where I'm entering, and then upstairs, which is actually the main level, I believe, there is a gift shop. It is separate from the gift shop at the Petrified Forest end of the park, and this one did cost more, so just be aware there are two gift shops, and the one at the Painted Desert Inn is more. This was a little ice cream shop that unfortunately was not open when we were there, and then the rest of this upper floor is a museum to the old inn from when people could stay here. This is the kitchen that's preserved, And then around the corner, oh, here is a nice diagram of the size of the park. It's very quick, but you can see it is really, really big. And around the corner here, they have the dining room preserved. The woodwork was incredible. It actually kind of reminded us of Great Camp Sagamore with all of those big timbers as supports. It was pretty incredible.
Here's a sitting area.
This would be a nice place to sit. Wow, imagine just coming out here and seeing these views.
Yeah, exactly. At the end, this would be a place to stay.
Yeah. There was a lot of driving and a lot of getting in and getting out at this park, but the views were stunning. This is so different from the area that we live in the United States, and we were really amazed to see these sights. It was beautiful, and it's so incredible to see how far you can see. You don't realize how far you can't see with trees until there are no trees around. All right, so we were just at the Desert Inn. We're still at the very beginning of this park, which is like 20 miles deep. But we're at Pintado Point, and this is just, there's a ton of pull-offs and overlooks for this painted desert.
Oh, it's so amazing.
It's really incredible.
That Desert Inn is historic site, and man, can you imagine just staying there overlooking this day after day?
It's really incredible.
It is. Well, you can really see for miles.
Wow,
here.
so they get snow here.
Yeah.
I mean...
Hey, look, it all goes way over there.
Oh yeah, look at, you can see the highway. That's how close we still are to the highway. It's, I'm sure the video will not do it justice. But it is beautiful. I'm glad we are taking this side quest. Are you?
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
It is.
It's worth it.
It's breathtaking.
Yeah. All right, we're at the next overlook, Nizhoni Point. And Nizhoni, and I'm not sure, I'm probably not saying that right, means beautiful in Navajo. And I would say
look
beautiful
at
is
miles.
almost an understatement.
Miles and miles of this painted desert. Wow.
Yeah.
7,500 square miles.
It's beautiful. And look, you can see the basalt layer at the top,
And that's
protecting it.
That's the protective layer you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Historic Route 66 also used to run right through this park. You can see the old telephone poles where it used to run before they replaced it with the new highway in the background. So this was a cool little photo op. They had this old car there, and then they also had a little photo section by like a cement like grill of a car. You can see it just as I pan out here. We're back in the car, and I don't know why this is surprising because we're used to the Adirondacks, which is a huge park technically. But all of the parks are like, you have to get in your car and keep driving to different locations because they're so big. And this one, this Petrified Forest, has tons of pull-offs and overlooks. I mean, there's a whole newspaper full of what you can do.
Kind of like Letchworth almost.
It's kind of like
20 miles
Letchworth,
long.
where you've got to drive to the next location. And there are some hikes at some of these. But it's kind of like you drive to the next location and you get out and then you get back in and you drive to the next location. So we are heading to Puerco Pueblo and Newspaper Rock next. We will get to see, there's an overlook for some teepees, and then we're going to go to Blue Mesa, which I think is the beginning of the Petrified Forest stops. So lots to see. We did, of course, have to buy some petrified wood, which I'm excited about. Please do not open in the park. Oh, so like don't dump this out there, I guess. Don't put your, what is this?
Petrified wood.
Don't put your...
We're trying to get rid of it.
No, I was going to say, what is it when it's, don't put your domestic petrified wood out in the wild. It will not survive. So we have just seen a ton of these trains. They've all got 3 or 4 engines, and they just go for miles. I bet we've seen 40 of these. I bet we've seen 40 of these. So if you like trains, pretty cool. I'm really excited to see these crows enjoying the shade of this car. Listen, you don't see crows like that often. So this is a Puerco ruin and petroglyphs.
Petrified Pueblo.
Oh wow.
So, that's what it looks like from overhead.
Okay. The sun's kind of in here, but neat. Let's go look. Oh yeah, right there. Wow. And there's like some animals and stuff on the next rock.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of petroglyphs.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's neat. One looks like a stork delivering a baby.
White face ibis.
Yeah. Cool.
Very different from the painted desert, that's for sure.
Very different.
Holy cow. And it's all in the same park.
Right? We've only gone like 5 miles. Yeah, so here's some of the ruins. And when we walked over to that information center,
Yep.
I thought this was just a wall.
Yep, it's just low.
Wow. I wonder who lived here.
This whole site.
Wow. Yeah. Rooms look small. Wow. That's very cool.
There's one more.
I don't know.
Deep? That's pretty deep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like a basement. Huh. Wow. Cool.
That's a whole little village.
There's been so much different stuff to see.
It is. You're not just looking at a whole painted desert the whole time.
Yeah,
This is great.
Those Pueblo ruins that we saw, we thought we were supposed to be looking over the edge of the cliff, but they were like behind us.
Yeah, it's right
like
there.
right next to us.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why they call this newspaper rock. We'll find out in a
know.
minute.
There's a bunch on this one too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 sides of the rock, one side over here. It's a really cool rock formation there. It's like red, blue, and black, and white, like white sand. Very cool. We were saying it's funny, it's the Petrified National Park, Petrified Forest National Park, but there's so much stuff here that's more than just that.
Oh, yeah. Well, so what did we see? The painted
We
desert.
saw the painted desert, we've seen ruins,
Yeah,
petroglyphs,
Petroglyphs. We
saw
even
that
see
old desert inn.
Old Route 66 where the cars used to go.
Yep. Yeah, because cars used to go through the park.
We haven't even come to Petrified Forest yet.
Yeah,
That's crazy. This park has it all.
it does. These are incredible. Like out of nowhere, we were just in like flat land, and now all of a sudden there's this. We saw from the map that we were going to be seeing teepees, and we both expected that they were going to be a dwelling. It turns out the teepees here are these conical hills with banded mudstone, and they're called teepees because it was thought that that's what they resembled, even though teepees are not part of the culture here. They were absolutely beautiful. We've never seen anything like them before. And that's where we're going to leave this video today. Make sure to watch part 2 where we get to the Petrified Forests. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the trails.